Desiree. We're here on Monday, September 26th, with your intermediate lesson recap. So today we started out talking about the body rolls. We did the same flexibility practice we did last week, so I won't spend a lot of time on that. Just moving the ribs around. You can do circles, squares, you can do triangles if you want to. We talked about how when we're in connection, because we've established tension, I don't necessarily want to do a body roll, because that involves going forwards and then backwards. And what does that do to tension? It takes away the tension. So you have to stay backwards to get the tension. So I'm going to do what's called a peel, where I imagine there's a kind of a plane of glass or air going through my body. Instead of the body roll, where I go forward through the plane and backwards, I treat it like it's a wall and I peel away from the plane. Plane away from it. You do that throughout the anchor step 5 and 6. You do that first without tripling. 3 and 4, peel, 5 and 6. What you're ultimately going to want to do is do that while you're tripling, which is definitely a lot harder. 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. And there are times we talked about musically where you might want to not do the triple. For instance, the song just holds. That doesn't scream triple step while I do my body roll, it's just screams to the body roll. But most of the time I want to do the triple. We then moved on to talk a little bit about stretch. We talked about tassel, tension, anchor, stretch, lead. So we practiced establishing tension. We're uncomfortably close. Wiggle our arms out like they were spaghetti. Deep breaths. Pretend you're someplace you really want to be. You might be on a beach. Some of you said in this class, which is flattering. I think a little bit untrue. Deep breaths. Lower your shoulders really far up, really far back, really far down. Exhale into the floor. Shoulders squeeze backwards until you get tension. We talked about at this point how you can look in the mirror. Make sure that even though we're thinking about our shoulders, we don't want to be thinking about our shoulders. We want to be thinking about our shoulders.
Hips back as far as the shoulders are back.
Followers when you get to the end, like Desiree is doing, keep trying to go backwards.
May or may not have mentioned, you want at least some tension in the fingers so you don't slip away as you're moving backwards.
So this is the tension, that T portion. The anchor, what we tend to favor for anchor as a definition is the stable position that you reach at the end of each whole beat step. So that's your 1, 2, 4. So we talked about that a little bit last week. But essentially I come to rest with straight legs. So we establish the tension on 4, maybe a little bit after 4, but generally on 4. The anchor, 5, then 6. We have straight legs. And as my knee releases, my left knee is a leader or a follower, my opposite hip settles. And that produces that little extra bit of movement. And from this position, the follower will pretty much just shoot forward no matter what. Which is how I can step sideways or even forwards and still produce a linear lead like that. So that L, the lead follow through, is just a step backwards. It's not really what's creating that momentum. And then we're going to break through. For a little bit of a challenge, we did all of this together. So we established the tension on 4. Then we peel away 5 and 6. Then we stretch and go to 1. We also talked about rolling through the feet. How 1 is spelled O-N-E. It's not spelled 1. So as I step, I'm thinking O-N-E, T-W-O, 3 and F-O-U-R, 5 and S-I-X. I'm thinking about using those full letters. And that is important because when I'm creating connection, I want it to be a continuous flow of energy between the partnership. Whereas if I don't roll through my feet, there are hiccups, so sometimes we'll be too tense and sometimes too loose. You can see how Desiree is just getting jerked, pulled around, and that's not very considerate. So, even though we're working very hard on stretching and settling our hip, I still want to have rolling through the foot in continuous motion, because the song does not stop. So, you shouldn't. That was your class. Thank you all for coming out and enduring the hard technique, and hope that you will come back next week.
Yeah. Have fun. We're going to social dance. Thank you so much.